Hello everyone, I welcome you to my YouTube channel Shahi Works. Today we are gonna learn Python classes and objects. So today we are gonna learn OOPS concept. So in Python, classes and objects are the core of the OOPS programming. A class defines the structure and behavior of the object, whereas the objects are the instance of these classes. Now let's see how to create these classes and objects. So first of all, beginning with the class. A class in Python is a user-defined template for creating objects. It bundles data and functions together and also helps us to make this easier to understand. Here the base class, creating instance of object as the dog Bobby. Its properties of color. After creating an instance object, the color will be changed to yellow, brown, whatever you want. So this is how you will be creating a class or base and creating instance for the object. So first you have to create a class. Now let's see an example. Def dog sound is equal to bar. So what is an object? Object is a specified instance of a class. So class dog sound is equal to bar. This is the object. So d1 is dog1 is equal to dog print dog1 dot sound. Already sound we have mentioned it as bark. So it will be printing the output as bark. Dog bark. So attributes is the class attribute. So why you need classes and objects in Python? It helps us to support object-oriented programming of reusable template, promotes code reusability, and solves complex program, enables key OOPS concept by inheritance, encapsulation, and polymorphism. Now let's see about using init function. In Python, the class init function automatically initializes the object attributes class dog species canine def init self initializing the instance of name and age. So self dot name and age it will be printing the output. Now let's see about creating object with initialization. Class dog species canine def init self name age object dog1 dog buddy 3. So if we print dog1 dot name it will be printing canine species, sorry, it will be printing buddy. Next species means canine. Like this you will be able to use. Next self parameter. Self parameter refers to the current instance of class. Here def init self name age def bark self print function of self name is barking. So dog1 is called buddy 3 print dog1 dot bark. So this is how you will be using this. Inside the bracket self access the specific dog string method. It helps us to allow the custom string representation of the object. Here class dog def init self name age def string written f of name self name is self age years old dog 1 dog buddy 3 dog 2 is dog Charlie 5. So print dog 1 dog 2 means buddy. So name and age will be printed and the name self name the buddy is 3, like that you will be getting your output. Now let's see about classes and instance variables. So the class variables are helps us to share across all the instance of class. It defined at the class level outside and method. So instance variables. The instance variables are unique to each instance of objects of a class. They are defined with init method or instance method. So now let's see an example. Class dog species canon def init self name age dog1 buddy 3 dog 2 Charlie canon. Here dog1 dot species dog1 name. Here dog1 dot name max print dog1 dot name dog dot species finite dog1 dot species. So it will be printing the output. Now let's see about additional important concepts in Python. Here the class variables, instance variables, accessing variables, updated variables has been used here. Getter and setter methods are the additional concept in Python class and object. Getter and setter are the method that helps us to control the object's attributes. Getter means it helps us to access the class, whereas setter is it helps us to set the value of the attribute. So here the class dog self init self name age self name is equal to name self age is equal to age. This is private variable. Property at property, this is a getter get name self return self dot name. So if you have value means that is setter. Here def name self value self dot name is equal to value, that will be a setter. So this is how you will be using your setter and getter. Know the difference between setter and getter also. Now let's see about method overriding. Method overriding occurs when a subclass provides a specific implementation of the method which is already defined in a superclass. Class animal, here the def sound self print some sound. So class dog animal dog as animal. So next def sound self, here print go. So it will printing the output. Now let's see about static and class method. Static method does not require access to the instance of class, whereas class method receives the class with the first argument. Here, dog class static method def info print dogs are loyal animals. Here, class method def count class print there are many dogs of class. Now let's see about abstract class and inheritance. Abstract class provide a template for other classes, whereas the classes cannot be instant directly. So like this you will be using. Also here the def static method is used. Class variables versus instance variables. The class variables share all instance of class they are defined, whereas the instance variables unique to each instance. And they are initialized by using initialize method class dog species canine. Here also they have access to class variable of species name. Here also def some method cell. So now let's see about what is an OOP. OOP is object oriented programming, is a tangible entity which represents a particular instance of the class. It continues data attribute and behavior methods, that is attributes and methods specified by the class. So why do you want to need classes and object? It is a way to model real world entities, abstract concepts in code. Also they helps in code reusability, encapsulation, promoting the code organization. Thank you for your attention till now. Also if you found this video was useful, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe for more useful contents like this.